What's going on, good people? This is your boy 2K and well back another NBA 2K25 My Team video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And today, 2K released a new playoff card today, and we have some free good dark matters. All right, so we're gonna be looking at the pink diamonds, the opals, and the new dark matters that they dropped today, and also what you need to do to get these dark matter cards for free. All right, so first thing we're going to look at, and I'm also using a mobile app. You can download it on Android or iOS. You can play it on the go. You can play online, offline. You can also sell cards as well, buy cards. So it's a pretty neat app if you don't have access to your console. All right, so looking here at the playoff spotlight sims. All right, so there's a total of 16 pink diamond challenges, player cards. All right, and there's 3 challenges for each one. And then from there, you go into the second round, which will give you the opals, which would be 8 opal cards. All right, and then from there, those challenges is going to be 4 challenges per each team. Okay, so 4 times 8 would be 32, so 32 challenges there. All right, and then lastly, now we have the dark matter new cards in the game. All right, and there's going to be 4 challenges apiece for each dark matter. All right, so that's 32 challenges. Actually, sorry, that's 16 challenges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 16 challenges for the dark matters. All right. So new dark matters that they dropped today. You have dark matter OG Anunoby, who's a free card. I compare him to probably more similar to Kawhi Leonard as a 3-and-D player, but he's going to be really good. He had a really good card earlier in the year, so he could definitely start or come off the bench for quite a few players. Here we have Pascal Siakam. Now he's probably the worst card that they released today, but he's still not a bad card. I always like Siakam cards. On my team, I think he outplays his stats and badges. So get him for free. He can play the power forward or small forward position. So that is a big change. Normally he can only play on power forward or center. All right. Next, the Timberwolves. Now a lot of people thought this was going to be Julius Randle, but they ended up dropping Rudy Gobert. All right, the big man, and he can actually shoot. All right, I know Ty Debo was happy. He has an 83 ball. We'll look at each of these cards, stats, and badges, and I would definitely recommend playing through these challenges to get these free cards, and I can save you a lot of MT as well. So like a card like Rudy Gobert on the market, you're probably going for about 150K to about 200K. He's going to be a great defender, great rebounder, great dunker, but now you add a shooting component, and that just makes him even better, and this card is free as well. And then last but not least, my boy, the man with the plan, Alex Caruso. So his opal card was really good earlier in the year, and now he has a dark matter card. So I think this is excellent what 2K has dropped. And one thing I thought was pretty interesting is they released the playoff cards alongside the Tuesday content. I think that kind of takes away from the Tuesday content, in my opinion. I would rather see them just release the playoff content on Monday and then have Tuesday separate by itself. All right. One key thing that you can get to, you can also get a total of 12,000 MT, which would be 3,000 MT per the challenge, plus some extra MT per game. And you can also get Hall of Fame badges, so you get a total of 4 free Hall of Fame badges just for playing the game. So that's also a huge W as well, and that's motivation to play. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and look at these cards, and 2K did a really good job with all of these cards. All of these cards can play. All right. And I think that's probably the most important thing, is that these cards are not bad cards. Alright, so they put the playoff cards into their own set. Alright, so that under the My Collection tab, it says NBA Playoffs. Go through each one, you can see all the cards. But here we have OG Anunoby. Alright, really good card, 6'7", 232 pounds, and he's just going to be really good across the board. Really smooth jumper, 95 driving dunk. Defensively, he's one of the best defensive players in the NBA. Y'all saw what he did to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Yeah, the dude is he's the real deal. You know, he's also a former NBA champion on that Toronto Raptors team that had Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry and those guys, and Danny Green. But on the mobile app, he has 43 Hall of Fame badges and 21 gold. So he's complete as is, and you don't have to add anything to him, all right? Now we're going to look at Pascal Siakam. All right, so 6'8", and he can play the small forward position. So I really wouldn't play him at the power forward position unless I had to. All right, but overall, I see the stats are relatively good. I mean, he's going to be a really good card to add to your team. And like I said, once again, he's free. This one has 44 Hall of Fames and then 17 on gold. All right, my boy Alex Caruso, the GOAT. I'm mad the Lakers didn't re-sign him. I think they would be a much better team and in a much better position if they would have kept him, but that's just how it goes. So 6'5", he can be one of the best defensive point guards in the game. And now with these increased stats as far as shooting and dunking the ball, I mean, look, 99 still, 98 perimeter. Like, yeah, nobody's just gonna run past this card, all right? He's gonna be one of the most complete cards. So I'm gonna be glad to add him to my team because I definitely love defensive-minded point guards. All right, so 43 Hall of Fame, 18 on gold, and then last but not least, the boy Rudy. He been balling. I think Minnesota has a chance to upset the Thunder. All right, I may be the only one that feels that way, but I think they match up with them very well. So we'll see what happens when they play. All right. But the big change for Rudy, we're not concerned about any of this. The only thing we're concerned about was that 3 ball, which is an 80. And his Opal card was really good as well. I mean, 98 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk, 99 block, 95 perimeter, 95 steal, 99 interior, 89 speed. I mean, if you want to compare him to the Dikembe Mutombo, be my guest. Compare him to Mark Eden, be my guest. But you're saving at least 200 to 300,000 MT easily. So I would recommend definitely completing these challenges and adding these cards to your team. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're going to be adding these players to your team or not. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we are out.